Hello and welcome back to the tutorial number 2 of our web development. So if you are just new to this video, be sure that you watch my previous tutorial so you can follow the development process. So in the previous tutorial, I've just shown you the process of creation of the HTML. We create the HTML. So let me just open it back again. So let's change the database. So we have it here in our Explorer. So we go to the folder. So in the htdocs, so with demo. So if we view this one, we can see that we have only a field set, and we need to start coding the CSS. So open your Webmasterlight editor. So there's no much special here in our. There's no special elements that we have added in our register HTML. So in the body we have only the field sets and a table and a form. So let us add some table data. So we need to put table data, and we need to put a label, username. We need to close the table data. So table data. Okay. Now in the next row. So in the next row, so let me just move, and so let me just move right here. The notification bell and the subscribe icon. So you can see the subscribe and notification bell. So let me just put some input. So I will put some input. So we need to put it in table row. So tr means table row, and we need to close the table row, and we need to put input. So we need to write input. Type will be text. So txt. Then we need to name will be what is this? Username. So I will try to put username. Then we need to put ID, so we can access this in the CSS. So ID will be input. So I'll try to put ID will be the name, or okay, let me just put username. I'm gonna put username. So name, this will be the ID, or input 1, or I'm gonna say text 1. So this will be text 1. Okay, click save. Now if I try to view the file in our Explorer, so there will be a username and text field. Okay, so but let me just continue. So username, input that text name, and we need to put a required. So this will be required, and value, required value will be equal to. Okay, so this will prompt the user to really fill the field, or put a name to the field. So now we have put type text, name, username, and you will see later how we can why we put the name and how we can use the attribute name in our PHP. Okay, so text 1, required value, I will put minimum and maximum length. So I will put the minimum length. Okay, I will put the minimum length. Min length, or let's put main length. Okay, I guess so. Main length will be 8. I wanna say 6. Minimum length will be 6. Then okay, table row. Now we need to put this one. This one will be table data. Okay, table data, and you need to put table data. So this will be in a cell. So look at this one. So okay, so table data, and we need to put, okay, so nothing happens. So we can just what we need is we need to put something like VR, so it will move down. So okay, the VR table, I need to put it inside this one, VR. Okay, need to click save, and we try to see that it goes down. So now we can copy this one. So we can copy this one, and we can copy and paste. We can paste, and we can just rename. So we just paste username, email, and password. We must confirm password, so we just paste. And now we need to rename. Instead of username, so we have username, we need to put email. Okay, we need to put email. Let me just give a spacing. So we need to go to spacing. We need to have a spacing, so we need to email, and we need to change this email. So we need to change the type. Instead of text, we need to change the type to, okay, email, text 2. Then we need to, okay, minimum length will be 6, so we can even remove the minimum length. So okay, we can remove the minimum length. Then the next will be the password, and password, the name will be password, type will be the type will be password. We need to change, save password, and minimum length of the password will be 6, so I will leave it to 6. The next will be the confirm password, so we need to type confirm password, then type will be the same, so it will be password, name will be password 2, so when I password 2, okay, type will be password name, given required value, minimum will be 6. So now we need to save, so get back to our HTML file, and we have a problem because we need to, okay, so we have a problem right here, so we need to align this one. So what I do is we need to get back right here. So I think we done something wrong, so we need to, instead of that, okay, instead of placing this BR after, we need to put it in this one, so we need to put right here, because, or we can put it right here before, so we need to type BR. Okay, so let me just check the HTML. Okay, so it moved before, so I think we need to put BR also in this one, so we need to put BR break, something like break, so we need to get back and then try. So okay, we have done something wrong, so we need to remove it, to undo. So let's remove, save. Instead of that, we need to put something like here, BR. Okay, now if we get back, so the field is not going down, so we need to fix this error, so we need to fix this error. So this one we need to fix the error. Okay, the email, so be sure to put it like this, or be sure to put it like this. Okay, I need to save, we need to, so we see that it is moving down, but okay, we cannot see the, so we need to transfer it here, put it BR, save, then we need to, so the same thing, we need to go to the password, we need to do in the password. So we have in the password, we need to put like here BR, and we need to save, and so you can see it is working. So the password doing well, and we need to put it in the confirm password. So the confirm password, we need to put BR, to save, boom. Okay, so the email, we have something, okay, we need to put padding or a width to our table. So let me just go back in the table tags, and we need to set a name for our table, will be ID or class. We need to set a class for our table, will be T1. Then we need to set the width for our table, will be equal to 100 px, and to the height as well, to 100 px. Okay, now okay, so we cannot see, so it seems to have nothing changes, but let me just go to the CSS. Okay, so table class with okay, so now in order to debug our elements, so we can just go to our CSS. So let me just go to my CSS. So right here, first we can change the body, but let me just add a reset role. So we need to add a reset role. So in this reset role, we can set the padding to 0px, then we can set the margin to 0px, so to reset. Okay, the display of our elements in our body. So now in the background, we can set a background for our body, but right now we will just leave it to white, and then we can just code the table. So we have the class table, so I think we have the class table, or we can just write a table here to define our table, but let us just write to table, and then we can debug our table by writing outline, then we can just put type solid red. We can just set it to px and then save, then we can just go to our table. So right here we cannot view, so okay, we cannot view, so I will just instead of table, I will just assign the name, so t1. So I think we can see or not, so we cannot see. So what we need to do is we need to go to our we need to rename the file. Instead, we can rename this file to php, and then click OK. Now open our browser, and instead of, we can just remove, and instead of the registration, we need to point it to our web demo folder, and we need to forward slash, and we need to click go. So there's something wrong. Let me just open my Pixiewps server. Okay, so see, it stopped. So now okay, so web demo. Okay, so this is now in our web demo directory, so we can click register.php, and still we cannot see the outline of the table. So why we cannot see the outline of our table? Let me just let me just make sure that we really point it out to our CSS. So we need to, what we need to do is we need to go to the register.php. Maybe we can remove this one, so we can just remove. Okay, then click save. Okay, so this one, so we have table t1, id will be field. So let me just go to this CSS file, and let me just enter and build. Then we need to debug the build. Outline will be solid green px and save. Now we need to go back to our PHP and view. Still we cannot see the debugger. So okay, so maybe in the next tutorial we will just fix, because time is very long now as I recording. So I hope to see you in my next tutorial in this web programming. So thanks for watching, guys. If you have not subscribed already, be sure to subscribe and comment if you want. If you have some questions, so just leave it in the comments. So thanks for watching, guys. See you in my next